Hi again, everybody. Bill Phillips here. It is a Tuesday, and it is not just your average Tuesday. It is World UFO Day. Unidentified flying objects on this Tuesday. I need everybody to join in. We need some comments on this one because we've got some stuff to talk about. Hadn't even thought about, didn't realize today was UFO Day until Jeff Exline mentioned it this morning in the studio. Hope everybody's having a great day. And he just mentioned that, and I thought the universe. It's interesting how the universe works. And Karen, good morning. Good morning to Karen. Karen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Last night I happened to be at home, and I was getting ready to shut it down for the evening, and I believe it was Independence Day was on. Who's in that? What, Jeff Goldblum, and there's a lot of people in that. Will Smith in that as well, and of course the Independence Day, the aliens, the extraterrestrials, whatever you want to go with. They came and they were gonna tear things up. They were gonna get after it a little bit, but so today, World UFO Day today. So that was on last night. I didn't realize today was the day for the UFO celebration. Then Jeff mentions it, and then afterwards, after we get off the set, we start talking about unidentified flying objects in the newsroom. And while I'm talking about that, they're talking about the astronauts, the NASA astronauts out on the ISS, that they're not actually stranded. They'll be able to get them home. They just have some issues with their spacecraft. So this comes from World UFO Day, comes from 1947. Kenneth Arnold's well-known UFO photo. I'm not sure what it is, but basically it's Roswell, New Mexico. It's where all this stuff apparently crashed into the earth. Some people say it was UFO material. Some people say it was extraterrestrials or aliens, and they found a body. The military said it was a weather balloon, but it's the Roswell crash site. And that has everyone's interest, has had it for a long time, about unidentified flying objects. My favorite Martian, so to speak, Marvin the Martian from Bugs Bunny, Looney Tunes. He's a tiny little guy, but he gets a little angry. Gets a little angry after a while. So we want to talk about UFOs today. So hopefully, if you have some comments, Karen, what do you think? You believe in extraterrestrial beings? Do you believe in any of that stuff? So what do you think? And I was thinking about movies. What's your favorite extraterrestrial movie or alien movie? Alien with Sigourney Weaver. That's intense. That's intense. Get the alien popping out of the chest and everything. She was the star of that one. That is intense. Of course, it went on to have what was it, 6 of them, 4, 5, 6, at least 4 total, I think, in that string, that franchise. Thought the first 2 were good. After that, we got a little out there. One that it was in the prison, the space prison or something like that. I got a little out there, but then the last one I think was decent, but the first 2 I thought were real good. Then you have E.T., Phone Home, the gentle, kind extraterrestrial. We have that one, Alien. We have Independence Day. So those are just off the top of my head, those 3. But I don't know if you have any that you want to share out there on this UFO Day. And so we'll talk about that. Ran into Jack Hillgrove, of course, from Jacked Up, the podcast. A lot of sports on that. He says, yeah, he believes that there's life beyond our world, our galaxy. So Paul Gianamore, he told me, he said, I remember he was out in Wintersville when he was a teenager and came out. I don't remember if he came out of church, came out of school, but it was at nighttime. There was a hovering craft and had some lights, and everybody saw it from different angles in the western section of Wintersville, and everybody talked about it. But it was one of those things. It was 3 lights and it hovered, and then it took off and never to be seen again, I guess. Karen, all right, what do we have? They're probably out there somewhere. Not a big fan of those movies. I did like E.T. I liked E.T. Saw E.T. in the theater. I liked E.T. as well. Oh, Close Encounters. That was a big one. Oh, I just saw. Well, I just saw this. I guess this would count. Yeah, they're falling from the sky. Actually, the Quiet Place. They've had three of those now. The first two were basically out on the farm. Emily Blunt and can't remember her husband's name. He was in The Office. He produced the movie. I think he may have directed it as well. But they had the Quiet Place movies, and they had two of those. And the aliens that were there, it was all about hearing. They couldn't see anything, but supersonic hearing basically, and they figured out how to battle them. But then the one that they just released this past weekend, and I went to see it with my wife, and my daughter. It was the Quiet Place Day One. So it didn't take the humans long to figure out in New York City that you got to be quiet. They figured that out right away. Then we figured out that they couldn't swim because they had one that drowned. So not gonna talk about any more of the movie, but I was very enjoyable, very very enjoyable. I liked it very very much. So if you're looking for a movie to go and see, that's one to go and see. Brian checks in. Brian, hello. Have a good 4th of July. You too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Brian, what we're talking about, I don't know if you've heard any of the conversation. We're talking about UFO Day. It is World UFO Day, unidentified flying objects. Have you seen one? Do you think there are aliens out there, extraterrestrials, a guy like, ET with the long finger photo? So you have those. Do you believe in that? Do you think there's life out there beyond our universe, our galaxy? Ron checks in. We're more Bigfoot fans. Bigfoot Festival in Logan, Ohio, August 2nd and 3rd. I have to mark that down. My man Swizz, who's completely out of control, he loves to go, as he says, squatching. Loves to go squatching. Loves to get out there in the woods and walk around looking for Bigfoot or Sasquatch. But yeah, I mean, Bigfoot fans, but okay. But I would, come on, Ron. Now, I would think if you believe in Bigfoot or the possibility of Bigfoot, I think it's a natural connection to a UFO, unidentified flying object, or extraterrestrials. I mean, people believe in that there's Bigfoot or Sasquatch, or there's been sightings, kind of like the UFOs. So I think that kind of goes hand in hand. The one I really hope is true, more than any of them. I think, in terms of on the earth, I hope the Loch Ness monster, Nessie. Come on, there's some animals big enough that if they swam by you and you didn't realize, you'd probably think, okay, that's a monster. That's crazy. But Ron with the Bigfoot check-in. So again, for everybody that's into Bigfoot, August 2nd and 3rd in Logan, Ohio, Bigfoot Festival. All right. So Ron, Brian, any movies that you really like? Hunter. All right. Good morning from Davis, West Virginia. Ranger the dog. Ranger the dog is back. All right, Ranger. All right, Hunter, got a question for you. I need an answer, need a response. UFOs. It's World UFO Day. So do you believe in UFOs? Have you seen an unidentified flying object? Do you believe there's life out there beyond our universe? I do. I think there's got to be something. I mean, the universe is so vast. The galaxies are. I mean, and every day we turn around, we're doing a news story that a new sun was discovered in a different galaxy, and all of those types of things. So, do you believe in that? Do you believe you've seen a UFO? And what's your favorite movie or character from a movie? I tell you what, Alien with Sigourney Weaver. That is a really good one. I do believe. That's what the USA soccer team used to say. Men's and women's, and the men's team eliminated from the Copa. So that wasn't good last night. Took on Uruguay, however you'd like to pronounce it. All right. Down on the creek. Yeah, there you go. Ron. All right. Let's see. By the way, Ranger came with us. Nice. So what's going on in Davis, West Virginia? A little vacation out there in Davis, West Virginia. Very nice. All right. And what was the other? Let's see. Okay. Oh, want to mention this before we leave, because it's a national day. National Wildland firefighter day. So like wildfires that are out there, and they call it wild land because they have to encompass everything. But National Wildland Firefighter Day, I'll tell you what, I mean, firefighters in general, boom. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Doesn't matter if it's city, wild land, whatever, but National Wildland Firefighters, you see those guys out in the woods and some of those wildfires and some of the video of the fires jumping over highways, jumping over the roadways, and just everything's ablaze. Looks like hell on earth, and they're walking right into it, trying to get that put out for people, protect their land and their property and everything. So, thank you to those men and women that do that. And then Anisette Day. So if you like a little licorice liqueur, Spain, Italy, Portugal, France, tend to be the places where most of them, the most licorice liqueur is consumed, and it's kind of where it started. But Anisette Day, I remember my late father-in-law used to like to smoke on the golf course. He used to smoke a cigar, and it was Avantis, I think. It came in an orange box. They look like, we call them Clint Eastwood cigars, and they were soaked in anisette, so it had that little licoricey taste as well as being able to smoke it as a cigar. He always enjoyed those. I enjoyed them. They were very, very nice. But today is World UFO Day, National Wildland Firefighter Day, but World UFO Day. It's a big day for the UFOs. Winners will drive in with the scary movies. Yeah. I'll tell you what. First time I ever went to the drive-in, Ron. Whoo! My neighbors took their kids and me and my brother, or my brother and I, however we should say that, to drive a movie, and I was probably 10-ish, give or take, maybe 11. Well, 11 would be 10-ish. It's really not that much of a difference. But we went through the drive-in in their station wagon, and it was a double feature of Dracula movies or vampire movies. I was scared to death. I remember thinking, what am I doing? Why are we watching this? It freaked me out. But it was fun. Drive-ins were fun. The last drive-in movie I went to, Animal House out in Wintersville. They had like an anniversary showing of Animal House. Went and saw that. And Animal House, funny in the theater, funny on video, funny at the drive-in. Animal House, just funny movie. It's one of those movies, a classic. So yeah, the Mr. Drive-ins. Drive-ins are fun. Drive-ins are a good time. So anyways, today, World UFO Day. So I think we're gonna have a project. Let's have a project. And Ranger can be involved in this. We have a project. I think we all go out tonight and look for an unidentified flying object. How about that? You go outside, sit on your back porch, maybe have a refreshment or a couple, and look for UFOs. So, but a lot of people are very excited about today. It happens every July 2nd. Marty checking in. Animal House is my favorite. It's a great movie. Absolutely fantastic movie. It's one of those. Donald Sutherland. Got to give a shout out to Donald Sutherland. Donald Sutherland played the professor at Faber College that everybody liked because he was always ready to party. And he just passed away. And Donald Sutherland, known for a number of movies, Dirty Dozen. He was in that. He was in all the Hunger Game movies as the president. But Animal House, he had a good character in Animal House. Not a huge role, but a quality role as well. Let's see. Yes, for kids in the trunk to sneak into the drive-in. Oh, I'm guarantee you how much money do drive-ins lose with people sneaking in trunks and everything else. But this is one of those stories you have for the rest of the time. So, anyways, on this World UFO Day, get out there, look for some UFOs, see if you can find one. Or maybe enjoy a movie about space aliens, something like that. Yeah, I might watch Alien tonight. That's a good movie. That's a suspenseful movie. That's a really good one. They just had that out. I think 40th anniversary. I was going to go to it. I remember we talked about it. I didn't make it, so I might have to watch it. That's about it for today, everybody. We have to get running. Some other stuff going on. Haven't mentioned Jordan today. She's on a little vacation, so I hope she's enjoying vacation. The producer extraordinaire, Jordan. So hopefully she is enjoying her vacation. But I can't thank you enough for being here with us today as we talk about UFO Day today. Greatly appreciate all the comments. Can't thank you enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will see you next time, which means tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Well, we're going to have some special guests tomorrow. We're going to have some special guests. We're going to talk about an upcoming charity event that's coming up this weekend, July 4th weekend. We are going to talk about that. That's going to be tomorrow. And we'll talk about, of course, just about anything and everything you guys want to talk about. Or, you know what, maybe the homework assignment, put on your think cap. What do you want to talk about tomorrow? You know, and then just hit us with the comments and we can talk about it. So we'll have fun no matter how it goes. So anyways, hopefully everyone's having a good one. I don't know. I think Ron snuck in another comment on me. Oh, 90-minute Phill-Up. Oh, I had to mention this for Jeff. I don't think Jeff's watching, though. What are your thoughts on this? Do you like the idea of this? Combine dinner and dessert, cup of noodles, newest campfire s'mores ramen flavor. I'm not sure about that one. Limited edition flavor combines microwavable noodles with a sauce that incorporates flavors of chocolate, marshmallow, graham crackers, plus mini marshmallows to sprinkle on top. The unique flavor, it's going to be sold online at Walmart, stores nationwide. It only costs $1.18 for these little cups of stuff. This is the first time they've jumped into this. They've had pumpkin spice, bagel, and breakfast. But s'mores and ramen noodles, where are we at with that? I don't know. I think I'm just passing that one by. You know, people might say it tastes good. I may just, okay, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. S'mores are good. You're out at a campfire having some s'mores. My daughter loves ramen noodles. You know, if she can't find anything to eat, boom, she'll throw those on. So I think you keep them separate. You know, Karen, yeah, I agree, Karen. I'm with you on that one. I think we'll just leave that alone. We'll leave that alone. All right, we are going to leave that right there. And Ron's jumping back in. I can't see anything. I think I have to get my scripts checked. Marty says nope. Win a camp out in the woods with WTOV9 personality UFO. That could be a thing. That could be a thing. We could do that. Everybody comes out here. We can hang out near the satellite dishes and just get ready to see if the UFOs come over. Marty says no on the ramen and s'mores flavors, but this could be something. That could be a possibility, Ron. Like where your head's at, Ron. Ron's always bringing it every day. Everybody's bringing it every day. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. I've got to run, so we'll see you next time. Have a great day.